Muling nagbabalik ang balitaan sa DepEd Hour. Bumisita sa Kalikid Norte Elementary School sina Ricky Salazar ng Rotary Club May Kawayan Uptown ng Bulacan at si Arnold Domingo, presidente ng Rotary Club Cabanatuan City noong Miyerkules, 8 ng Marso upang ihatid ang magandang balita para sa mga Batang CaNor. Layunin ng kanilang pagdalaw sa paaralan ang programang water at washing facility na gagamitin ng mga mag-aaral na nasa ika-5 at ika-6 na baitang. Sa kanilang pakikipag-usap sa punong guro ng paaralan na si Lorena San Diego, binigyang diin ni Ginoong Domingo na ang tubig ay buhay kaya walang dapat sayanging oras. Nagpasalamat naman si San Diego sa kanilang handog na programa na makatutulong sa pagpapalawig ng programang Water in School o WINS na isinusulong ng DepEd kung saan tumanggap kamakailan lamang ng Free Star na parangal ang paaralan. Sa programang ito ng samahan ay nais nilang maitanyag ang kanilang motto na Service above all, self, and one profits most who serves best. Ang ulat na ito ay naitala ni Mary Jane Viterbo ng Kalikid Norte Elementary School. Sa usaping GAD naman, kamakailan lang ay nagsagawa ng hybrid seminar ang SOCMOB. At para idetalye sa atin ang pangyayaring iyan, narito ang field report ni DepEd Media Bureau Member Mabel Ebuen.
Mga proyekto at programang gender responsive ang isa sa mga tututukan ngayon ng School Governance and Operations Division Social Mobilization Unit ng SDO Cabanatuan City. Bagamat limitado sa oras at panahon, dahil sa mga nakahanay na mga gawain ng sangay, hybrid seminar ang naging tugon para maisakatuparan pa rin ang advokasiyang ito. Daluhan ng mga Division Gender Development Focal Point System members, Public School District Supervisors, Education Program Specialist, HR Officer, Accountant at mga opisyales ng Dibisyon noong March 9, 2023 sa Heroes Hall ang hybrid seminar on Intensifying Harmonized Gender Development Guidelines or HAGA-DAGA in SDO Cabanatuan kung virtual benchmarking. Sa tulong ni Planning Officer Mark Kevin Vidar, na ipaliwanag niya ang importansya ng HAGA-DAGA tool. Nagpaunlak din si DepEd Regional Office 3 HRDU Education Program Specialist Ruth Jimenez kung saan natalakay niya ang gamit ng HAGA-DAGA tool at integration ng gender inequality sa mga training at programs upang makapacitate ang mga focal person sa assessment ng gender responsiveness ng dibisyon. At upang mas malinawan pa ng mga kalahok ang paraan ng paggamit nito, na i-benchmark ng dibisyon ng Schools Division Office of May Kawayan, Bulacan, kung saan naipakita ni Senior Education Program Specialist Rachel Diaz ang kanilang mga sample program proposal. Positibo naman ang pananaw ni SOCMOB Senior Education Program Specialist Sheila Prieto na magiging compliant at gender responsive ang mga programa at proyekto ng dibisyon sa tulong ng HAGA-DAGA tool. Ako po si DepEd Media Bureau Member Mabel Ebuen, nag-uulat para sa DepEd Hour.
Sa usaping pagbabasa pa rin, 83% ng mga naitalang non-decoders o hindi nakababasa noong unang linggo ng pasukan ang nakababasa na makalipas ang 2 quarter na pagpapatupad ng reading program, projects at activities o PPAs ng ACA Elementary School. Batay sa ulat sa ginanap na District 1 and 2 Reading Kumustahan kamakailan, 155 sa 197 na mga non-decoders ang nakababasa na sa Filipino. Mayroon na lamang 42 o 21% ng mga bata ang tinututukan pa ngayon upang makabasa. Partikular na iniulat na nakatulong sa pagpapabasa ng mga bata ang Mother Reading Program ng ACA na Optimize and Boost Reading Ability o OBRA. Kaakibat ang mga proyektong nakapaloob dito na Lit Numpen, Apaw, OBRA, OBRA AIM at Arawang Tugma. Bukod dito ay may isinasagawa ring daily 1-hour reading remedial sessions sa mga hindi nakababasang bata. Target ng ACA Elementary School na 100% nakababasa ang mga batang ACA sa Filipino. Ang ulat na ito ay mula po sa inyong lingkod. Sa iba pang mga kaganapan, lesson study, project isip at DepEd order, school canteen management ay ilan lamang sa tinalakay ni Punong Guro 2 Doris Ocampo ng Batang Elementary School at piling mga guro sa ginanap na School Learning Action Cell nito lamang Marso at 3. Ibinahagi ni Ocampo ang ilang mga estratehiya sa pagpapalano at paggawa ng epektibong research lesson plan kung saan binigyang pansin ang lesson study na isang pamamaraan upang lubos na makapagbigay ng pinakamahusay na kalidad ng teaching and learning process para sa mga mag-aaral. Hinikayat din ni Ocampo na ang mga guro na gumawa ng plano tungkol dito. Kaugnay ng lesson study ay binahagi ni Teacher 3 Noraida Landicho ang sample sa pag-i-implement ng lesson study sa science subject na Project Isip through Lesson Study. Sa pagpapatuloy ng LAC session, binigyang pansin ni Ocampo ang ilang DepEd order tulad ng implementation ng matatag at sinag ng SDO Cabanatuan City. Kasama sa binigyang diin ni Ocampo ang DepEd Order No. 17 Series 2005 na may titulong Revised Implementing Guidelines on the Operation and Management of School Canteens in Public Elementary and Secondary Schools. Kasama rin sa tinalakay ang DepEd Order No. 13 Series 2017 kung saan nakapaloob ang policy and guidelines on healthy food and beverage choices in schools and DepEd offices. Alinsunod pa rin sa naturang DepEd Order, binigyang diin ni Canteen Manager Wilma Martin ang mga pagkain na dapat at di dapat ibenta sa school canteen. Dagdag pa ni Ocampo at Martin na nakikipag-ugnayan na sila sa pamahalaan ng Barangay Bitas upang tuluyan ng makontrol ang mga tindahan sa paligid ng paaralan na nagbebenta sa mga mag-aaral ng mga ipinagbabawal na mga pagkain. Ayon pa kay Ocampo, nangako ang pamahalaan ng Barangay Bitas na makikipagtulungan sila sa ikabubuti at ikalulusog ng mga mag-aaral na kanilang nasasakupan. Ang ulat na ito ay naitala ni Jonali Bondok ng Bitas Elementary School. On matters pertaining to school lot ownership, the family of the late Senior Marciano del Rosario has finally handed over the land title of areas being occupied by public elementary and secondary schools in Pamaldan. For the details of this story, here is the field report filed by student reporter Gian Domingo of Marciano del Rosario Memorial National High School.
Most awaited land title turnover ceremony is currently being held here at Marciano del Rosario Memorial National High School. This happened just after 3 months when the grandson of the late Senior Marciano del Rosario, Architect Fernando del Rosario, presented the modern title of the land to the Cabanatuan City Land Registration Authority on December 1, 2022.
After almost 82 years, the Marciano del Rosario Memorial National High School and Marciano del Rosario Memorial Elementary School now both finally received their own school land title from the donation of the late Senior Marciano del Rosario through the collaborative effort of the SDO Cabanatuan, headed by the SDS Teresa Mababa, ASDS Enrique Angeles Jr., and SGOD Chief Wilfredo Sison. MNHS former principals and the current administration headed by Principal Free Alberto Santos, and through the established connection of the MNHS head teacher Free Cesar Legazpi to the Rosario clan, together with the Cabanatuan City Land Registration Authority. Land titling of all schools under the division with no land title is one of the major projects of SDO Cabanatuan City, and having received land titles for 2 schools in one shot is a great accomplishment.
Nawalan kami ng pag-asa na magkaroon ng katuparan yung aming pangarap na magkaroon ng titulo yung 5 paaralan. Maaring dumating ang panahon na ang lupang pinagtitirikan ng paaralan ay mawala o bawiin ito ng talagang may-ari. At meron na nga nangyaring ganoon dito sa atin na ang lupang ibinigay ng mga ninuno ay napatituluhan sa pangalan ng talagang may-ari. Yun ang iniiwasan natin. Saan tayo pupulutin pag ganoon na nangyari? Nalungkot kami, pero bumawi sa Marciano del Rosario.
The ceremony was filled with thanksgiving messages from students, parents, MNHS teachers, and administration headed by Principal Santos and MRMES Principal Maricris Cayaban, District 7 PSDS Jessica Sison, School Governing Council Co-Chairpersons Johnny Salutan and Roderick De Luz, Barangay Captain of Pamaldan Fernando Mendoza, City Councilor Education Committee Juni De Rosario, and SDO Cabanatuan City Family STS Mababa, ASDS Angeles, and SGOD Chief Sison. Different intermission numbers such as singing and dancing from selected students were also presented. In addition, MRMES teacher Domingo Santos recited a poem especially dedicated to late Senior Marciano del Rosario. Moreover, head teacher Legazpi presented the book entitled Ang Buhay sa Pagbibigay Serbisyo sa Pamilya, Bayan at Bansa, aka Aklat ni Kasyana, as output of his historical research entitled The Life and Work Story of Marciano de Rosario, an Input for Contextualization. The said book presentation aims not to please the de Rosario clan, but to carry the obligation of telling stories and inspiring others, especially the students, with the good deeds that the Rosario had shared. The world needs storyteller, Legaspi said. The turnover ceremony of the land title was executed by Attorney Christian Gonzalez from the Registry of Deeds, Cabanatuan City.
And that's for the latest news here at MNHS. This is Ian Domingo, grade 7 SPJ, reporting for DepEd Hour.
Sa usaping pangkababaihan naman, bilang pagkilala at pagpapahalaga sa mga kababaihan, nagsimula na ang pagdiriwang para sa buwan ng mga kababaihan. Narito ang detalye sa ulat na naitala ni DepEd Media Bureau member Mayapyap Elementary.
Suportado ng SDO Cabanatuan City ang taunang selebrasyon ng Women's Month, kaya naman umarangkada na ang month-long celebration ng Sangay. Sa pangunguna ng mga SOCMOB focal persons ng dibisyon, nailatag ang iba't ibang gawain na nakaangkla sa tema ngayong taon na We for Gender Equality and Inclusive Society. Una rito ang paggamit ng all-women cast lupang hinirang sa lahat ng programa sa dibisyon. Nilunsad din ang una kahuwana na priority lane para sa mga kababaihan sa mga transactions sa mga opisina at departamento ng dibisyon. Purple Wednesdays, kung saan game na game ang nagpakuha ng larawan ang mga kawani. Nakahani na rin ang iba't ibang gawain gaya ng Zumba, symposium sa mga karapatan ng mga kababaihan at personality development na may kinalaman sa empowerment ng mga kababaihan. Inaasahan na ang mga ganitong gawain ay lalo magpapatingkad ng pagdiriwang, higit sa lahat ay magbubukas ng kamalayan sa pantay na karapatan para sa kababaihan. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Mabel Ebuen, nag-uulat para sa DepEd Hour.
On matters concerning sports, the Philippine Taekwondo Association through the Nueva Ecija Taekwondo Training Center promoted 9 pupils from CaNor Elementary School recently to the rank of yellow belt. Despite the shortage of participative players, the school transcended the barriers and regained the students' trust and passion for martial arts. 3 months ago, CaNor Elementary School Taekwondo Club scouted white belt players to join the division meet last February 8. 4 white belt players who qualified at the time failed to advance to the championship round as they were beaten by colored and experienced players. The awarding of belts and certificates is a significant turning point in the Taekwondo experience of these athletes as they advance from a white belt to a yellow belt rank. Under the supervision of head coach Mark Greg Papa, the school and GT Academy collaborated to create the training curriculum. Philippine Taekwondo Association instructor and Nueva Ecija Taekwondo chairwoman Geka Ocampo said that the rationale behind promoting a white belt to a yellow belt is to provide motivation and recognition for the students' hard work and dedication. Meanwhile, the GT Academy head coach also encouraged students to continue their martial arts training and strive towards higher levels of achievement. He assured that now that the students of CaNor Elementary School is at yellow belt level, they would typically learn more advanced techniques, including more complex forms and sparring techniques that they will need to compete confidently. This report came from DepEd Media Bureau member Maria Regina Ingito. In other news, in celebration of its 38th year as a learning institution, Honorato C. Perez Sr. Memorial Science High School held a series of activities anchored on the theme Pagkakaisa, Pagtutulungan at Pananalig, Susi sa Katuparan ng Pangarap on March 8. Students, parents, faculty and staff as well as visitors took part in a Thanksgiving Mass followed by a wreath-laying ceremony on the marker of Mayor Honorato C. Perez Sr. in remembrance of the late leader's contribution in establishing the school. The ceremony was followed by the first part of the anniversary program, which featured performances from selected students and faculty members, as well as messages and greetings from both SciHi representatives and invited guests. Present in the occasion were SGOD Chief Wilfredo Season and ASDS Enrique Angeles Jr., who both extended their greetings to the whole SciHi community. Season noted what SciHi has earned throughout the years and challenged the students and faculty alike to keep the standard of excellence upheld by the school. Meanwhile, ASCS Angeles commended Sailinians for constantly demonstrating the standard not only in the academics but also in co-curricular and other activities, emphasizing the role of teachers in inspiring students to do their best. Angeles added that guiding and supporting the students to achieve their goals are a shared responsibility of the whole school community. A tribute to former Mayor Honorato C. Perez Sr. was presented by Mrs. Helen D. Wiccoco, where she recalled the humble beginnings of the school and how the late mayor was instrumental in its inception. Representing the Perez family on the said occasion were Judge Angelo C. Perez and his wife and attorney Jeline Bell Perez, who responded to the tribute. Capping the celebration is the mass demonstration competition participated in by all students from each grade level. This report was posted by Lilibeth Palon Diaz of Science High School. And these are the latest developments in and around DepEd Cabanatuan City. We will be back for the panel discussion segment right after these reminders.